Hi everyone, welcome back to another one of my kitchen series. I'm Steve the bartender, and today we're making 3 tequila cocktails, specifically the Matador. The reason I've chosen this cocktail is the 3 variations are actually quite different. The first is going to be the closest to the original. The second is going to be a simple tiki-fied tropical version, only 3 ingredients, nice and easy. And the third version is going to be more of a twist on the tropical version, but with some herbal characteristics brought by the Green Chartreuse. So the original Matador originates from the Café Royale cocktail book from 1937, and it's equal parts of tequila. Now I don't have a copy of that book, so I can't tell you if it's Reposado or Blanco Tequila, but it's equal parts of tequila, French vermouth, and curacao, so an orange liqueur. So the first recipe is called the Harry's Matador from Harry's Bar. So it's similar ingredients, well it's the same ingredients, but we're using Grand Marnier as the orange liqueur, we're using orange bitters as well, and the proportions are different to be more in line with a classic Manhattan, say. And this does drink like a tequila Manhattan. The only difference is you're using a dry vermouth and you get the sweetness from the orange liqueur as opposed to the sweet vermouth. So we're measuring out 2 ounces, 60 ml of Reposado Tequila. And make sure you stick around to the last cocktail because I think that's going to be my favorite. And hopefully you like it too. Then we have a French vermouth, 22.5 ml, 3/4 ounce. And then just 7.5 ml, 1/4 ounce of the Grand Marnier. And then 3 dashes of orange bitters. Thanks to Daniel O'Regan. And then give it a stir for about 30-40 seconds. Strain straight into a chilled Nicanor or a coupe glass, just some sort of stemmed cocktail glass. Perfect. And then this one gets garnished with a twist of grapefruit. There you have Harry's Matador. Cheers. It's very light, yellowy sort of straw color to it. Rich agave and citrus notes on the nose. I can't say I drink a lot of spirit forward tequila drinks really. And this might make me drink a few more because this is quite tasty. Get those oaky agave notes from the Reposado, and it accompanies that dry vermouth and the citrus really well. And the next is Trader Vic's variation on the Matador, it's the Tequila Matador. This was created in 1972, or it was at least featured in his book from 1972. Relatively low ABV because it's only got 1 single measure of your Blanco Tequila, so 30 ml, 1 ounce. If you want, you could increase that a little bit, which I will actually increase in the next variation, so make sure you stick around. And then it's got pineapple juice. This is freshly pressed pineapple juice, well, a blend of fresh and store-bought, 50-50. So 60 ml, 2 ounces. This is a really nice, easy 3-ingredient cocktail to make. Kind of like a pineapple margarita-ish. Just without the orange liqueur. Then we've got 22.5 ml, 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice. I feel like this would be a great drink to make for friends at parties just because it's so easy. You only have to bring 1 bottle of booze, bit of pineapple juice, a couple of limes. Nice and simple. Now, because this is using fresh pineapple juice, it should have a nice foam on top. especially if I give it a nice hard shake.
So there you have the Tequila Matador by Trader Vic. Now, it does come up a little bit short, but it is a bigger coupe glass and it's only really like a 100 ml drink before you shake it and add dilution. So I wasn't really expecting it to fill the glass, but if you want to, you can garnish it with a a wedge of lime, a pineapple spear, a little piece of pineapple, completely up to you. Cheers. Wow. I think the balance of this one is a little bit off. Hasn't quite worked out. It needs a little bit more sweetness from the pineapple juice. Just needs a little bit of tweaking, and I think it's because the acid is a little bit too high. Hopefully this next one delivers. And onto the third Matador, which is just called a Matador variation. They didn't actually have a name on the website where I found it. I think this is going to be the one for me, so we'll soon find out. It calls for 50 ml, so 1 2/3 ounces of a Blanco Tequila. Add that straight into your cocktail shaker before adding a small splash of Green Chartreuse. Add some beautiful herbal notes to the drink. So 7.5 ml, 1/4 ounce. I'm really tempted to go heavy on that because I think it will lend itself quite well in this drink. And Chartreuse and pineapple juice goes lovely, goes hand in hand. Then the next ingredient, fresh pineapple juice. So 30 ml, 1 ounce. And 22.5 ml, 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice. And then the final part is just a little tiny bit of agave. So 1 teaspoon, 5 ml, 1 bar spoon. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a little squirt on top. Add ice and give it a shake. And this particular one, I'm just going to dump the contents of the shaker straight into my Cantaritos mug. I decided to top this one with pebble ice as well because I think it looks a little bit nicer. And for garnish, pineapple spear, a lime wheel, and the original recipe does call for cracked pink pepper over the top. And finish that off with a straw. There you have a Matador variation, a herbal variation with Green Chartreuse. Cheers. Yes, 100%. This is my personal pick out of the 3 of them. The variation on the Trader Vic's recipe, a little bit more complexity from the Green Chartreuse. 7.5 ml, 1/4 ounce is actually spot on. You get that nice complex kind of flavor and herbaceousness without overwhelming the cocktail. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another cocktail video. Give us a like. Cheers.